Good morning, children. I once again welcome you to the English language class of 8th standard. If you remember, children, we had started about transitive and intransitive verbs in the previous class. And in that class, I told you about the transitive verbs. Today, we are going to continue that chapter and I will explain to you about the intransitive verbs. So, first and foremost, let me tell you what these intransitive verbs are. The verbs that do not transfer or transit their meanings to the words that follow them or the object of the sentence are called intransitive verbs. Or we can say that the verb that does not pass over or transfer the meaning to the object of the sentence or the words that follow the verb is called an intransitive verb. To make myself more clear, I would like you to see this example. Her whole body ached. And the second one, we all work very hard. In these two examples, we can say that the verb ached and in the second one the verb used is work, but in the first one the verb ached, it does not pass over the meaning to the words that follow the verb ached, or in fact we can say that it does not have any words after the verb ached. So, it does not need any object or any more words to make its meaning clear. But in the second one, we can see that there are two words after the verb work, but still the meaning of the sentence is clear even if we ignore the words very hard. We all work. The sentence is complete in itself. So we can say that in both the examples, ached and work, these verbs are used as intransitive verbs. One more example, the bus arrived late. In this sentence, we can see that the verb is arrived. And even if we omit the word late, the meaning of the sentence is complete. So we can say that the word arrived or the verb arrived is used as intransitive verb in this example. Now, there are some verbs that can be used both transitively and intransitively. So, there are many verbs, children, which can be used both transitively and intransitively. A list is given. To make myself clear, I would like you to see the first example. The hare runs very fast. Here, what is the verb? Runs. And you can say that the verb runs is used intransitively because we all know that the hare is an animal and it runs. See the second one. They run a hotel business. Now, in this case, the word is same, run, but here it is used transitively because if we end the sentence till they run, the meaning of the sentence is not complete and the verb run needs an object, that is a hotel business, to make its meaning clear. So in this sentence, the verb run is used transitively. Once again, let's revise. So the verbs which need an object to complete the meaning or to make their meaning clear they all come under transitive verbs, and intransitive verbs are those verbs that do not transfer or transit their meanings to the other words in the sentence. Now, ditransitive verbs. Transitive verbs sometimes may take two objects, direct and indirect object. Now we had already studied about direct object and the indirect object in the previous class. Now, or not in the previous class, I should rather say in the previous lectures of this session. We all know direct object is usually a non-living thing and an indirect object is a living thing. Now, to make myself clear, I would like to give you an example. Father gave a pen to me. And one more example, she borrowed a book from me. The answer to the question verb plus what is the direct object, and the answer to the question verb plus whom gives the indirect object. In the first example, what is given? So, what was given, children? A pen. So, pen is the direct object. And to whom? To whom the pen was given? To me. So, me is the indirect object. So, as I told you, that direct object is usually a non-living thing, and in this case it was a pen, and indirect object is usually a person, animal or living thing, and in this case it was me. So transitive verbs sometimes may take two objects, and such verbs are known as ditransitive verbs. So children, a list is also given of some ditransitive verbs like accord, allow, feed, hand, loan. These all verbs can be used ditransitively. I hope I made myself clear to you in this in this video, and you understood the chapter about transitive and intransitive verbs very clearly. Have a nice day. Thank you.